Hope you're all doing great out there. And today I wanted to bring another video talking about Bitcoin and the fact that it has now officially dipped below 30K. Even though it's seemingly on its way back up, I personally have always been saying this entire month, including towards the end of last month, that we will see the 15 to 13,000 dollar range again. So honestly, the way I look at it, just like 2017, Bitcoin held around the 20K mark for about a month, and then after a month, it just dropped back down, and we saw 3,000 again. So, if you guys like me are stuck out on some trades and you're waiting for it to go up, well, I mean, yeah, we don't really have much of a choice unless we want to lose, or you can just wait it out and think and then wait for the market to pretty much climb back, even though who knows how long it's going to take, and depending on what you're invested in, of course. But Bitcoin is the mover. So if you guys actually invested really high, if you guys invested in something where the price was really high, then yeah, we're gonna have to wait until the price actually of Bitcoin actually goes back up, so then that way the altcoins go back up as well. So my thing is trade the altcoins more because they're more volatile, and in volatility you make money, and that's just my opinion and take on trading in general. But regarding Bitcoin, yeah, it's gonna stick, 33K again. It's looking like it's gonna dip below 33 again. But yeah, I mean, usually, when it goes and hits a certain amount, it's gonna be just like it was in 2017. It hit 20K, and then it went back down. It went down like 10, like 7, 8, 10%, to like 16 to 17K, 15K, and then it did that for another month or two, and then the whole thing entirely just tumbled down, and we saw prices that were from pre-bull run. So we saw $3,000 again, and that is crazy how low it can go. And that's exactly what I'm waiting on in terms of Bitcoin. I'm gonna wait for it to go real low, and then I'm gonna buy them up. So there's all these other YouTubers saying, oh, it's gonna go to 100,000, and what that actually is doing is getting a lot of people to buy on hype, and when you buy on hype, you lose money. So that's just the way it works. So I mean, a lot of these people, are coming out and saying, "Hey, guys, Bitcoin is gonna, we're gonna see $40,000 again, in a couple days. Ethereum is gonna go, to $8,000. No, it's not. Ethereum is not gonna go to $8,000. Um, if Ethereum were to go to $8,000, then its market cap would be greater than what Bitcoin was at $10,000, which just isn't gonna happen. And believe me, Ethereum is huge. Ethereum is like as big as Tesla and Apple and all these big companies. But yeah, I don't see Ethereum at $8,000. There's just no way that's gonna happen. And another piece of information that I'd like to share is that all these really, really rich people aren't the ones that are putting money into Bitcoin because they don't want other people to get rich, and that's another piece of rule that you should consider. Billionaires make this market move, and I tell you something: billionaires do not want to enrich other billionaires. So these are all real factors and considerations one has to take into when they, decide to make an investment. And when we look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, I just do not see these things going very much higher until another 4 years, that is. But right now, for people saying, hey guys, this market, this bull run is done. I mean, FFS, this thing just doubled in price and we haven't seen a price correction. Um, and when Bitcoin did hit 20K in 2017, I actually thought that was it. I personally thought that it was then that we would see Bitcoin at $100,000 and go to 200. But yeah, I mean, if it didn't happen back then, there's just no way it's gonna happen right now. So at least not at this moment here, in 2021, January the 22nd. So I mean, Bitcoin, I think, will eventually get to 100K, but not in this run. I mean, I was actually surprised myself to see that Bitcoin, passed 20K and, went and hit, the 40K mark, but I just don't think that it's gonna go up any higher than that, because if it were, then it would have already. Just like we saw 33K and then 35K and then up to 40K, and we hit 40K and then it just dropped back down. So right now, I think we're seeing something very similar to 2017, because a lot of people are saying, oh, this is actually more similar to the 2013 bull run, because in 2013 it was actually when Bitcoin went up the highest in terms of a couple X from where it was, like a couple $100. But um yeah, I mean, yeah, Bitcoin is not going to be going back to $40,000, at least not in the next couple days, and certainly not this year. So my take on it is sell, because if you guys hold, you're just gonna watch your money go right back down to the bottom, just like it happened in 2017. So again, 2017 was when you do a bull run, it hits 18K, 19K. It was like 19 something, the all time high, and then it dropped back, and it held 19K for like 2 weeks to a month. So it's similar to the Bitcoin price at 40K, where it held to about 2 weeks. So it held 40K for then, and then it dropped back down to about 33K, which is where it is right now, and we even dipped below 30K, and this is exactly where I say the dump begins, because when Bitcoin in 2017 was at 19,000, it dipped first to about 15 to 16,000, and it waited there for a month. So for about a month, Bitcoin was hovering from like 15 to 17, and then 14 to 16, something along those lines, and then eventually we saw the dump to 7,000, and then 5,000, and we eventually saw $3,000. So, and Bitcoin was sitting at the $7,000 mark, $8,000 mark for a long, long time. Whenever the 2017 bear market kicked in. So yeah, that's just my take on it. I just don't see Bitcoin doing 100,000 and just going up. I mean, this thing has got to come down at some point, and I think we've already reached that point, and now we're just experiencing the dump. I mean, I have like 10 trades that I'm actually locked out on, only because what I bought it for, now it's lower. So I mean, for me, it would be good for it to go to 40,000 and 100K, and above and beyond. But I still look forward to accumulating myself, so I'm not exactly there yet. However, in terms of the altcoins, I'm down on a lot of trades. So guys, I mean, I sold my BTC at 20K just because I thought it was gonna dump. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see the teens again. So when we see the teens again, I'll probably buy back my BTC in greater amounts when that happens. But as of right now, Bitcoin um, is going to go under $30,000, and we're gonna see a price correction in substantial value. So yeah, this bull run to me is far more similar to the 2017 one than to the 2013 one. So, and every time it's gone up, it's never actually come back down as much, as it should. So, in my opinion, we're likely gonna be seeing 15K, 7K, even we'll see 8K Bitcoin again for sure, or 10K as well. So, um, yeah, I mean, if I see 10K, I mean, just buy it at 10K. Why wait and buy it, up high whenever it's gonna go down? It's already going down. If you look at the market, if you look at the thing, it hit 40,300, and now it's tanking. So, um, the little 30,000 to 33, those are all just pushes of people buying, or price, people moving their Bitcoin, and that also causes the price to change temporarily. But yeah, this thing is gonna correct itself, and I would I would, in my opinion, just wait and buy on the dip because it's way too high right now. I wouldn't buy Bitcoin at 33,000. That's just ridiculous. Same thing with Ethereum. It's gonna go down. A lot of people saying, "Oh, Ethereum is gonna go to $8,000, $9,000." Um, if it's not going up anymore right now, it's just gonna go down because that's just the way it works. So, if you guys know about Bitcoin Vault, for example, that thing was always just going up, and it hit $450, and then at $450, it just lingered there for a little bit, and then the dump began. And the dump began. Same thing over here. It kicked it at 40 grand, for like 2 weeks, and then the dump began. So same thing right now. This 30, it was 30, it dipped below 30,000 this morning, and then now it's at 33.30. 33.3, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna go down. So I would not be surprised if this thing is below $30,000 by the end of tonight. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But if you guys are like me, stuck out on some trades, I would just wait, because I mean, if you take it out right now, you're gonna lose money. I mean, the entire thing tanked for the last 2 days. I think it has a bit to do with politics as well. So yeah, guys, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But again, my opinion, guys, what I do is I buy on the dips. I like to buy when it's really really low, and then buy low, sell high. That's just the way it works, because it works no other way. So you can't buy high and then sell low unless you're determined to lose money. So just want to see if there's anything else I should cover regarding Bitcoin as of right now and its price and as to where it's headed, because it's going to fluctuate between 30, 33, and then it could hit 28, and then it could go back up to 34. But I think the whole thing isn't going up any more than its all-time high. So it can go back and forth as much as it wants, but in the next couple months we will see Bitcoin in the teens. That's my opinion, because there's so many people coming out and saying, hey, Bitcoin's going to go to $100,000, Ethereum is going to be $5,000, $7,000 in the next couple weeks, and these guys are encouraging viewers that are generally not experienced, and that's making these guys make emotional decisions and go and buy something that's actually at the top of its price, which is something you never do. So especially in this crypto market that's so volatile. So yeah, guys, I mean, be very careful as to what you guys are doing. If you're gonna be investing in the cryptocurrency market. So just like 2 weeks ago, I was going to take out cash from a Bitcoin ATM, while a lady was putting in a couple $100 into the ATM, and I was telling myself, I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna be losing money. And it's kind of the same situation. We have a lot of people going around mentioning Bitcoin's gonna go to $100,000. Bitcoin is the future. Well, yeah, but I mean, you don't want to get ripped off at the same time. You don't want to wait 10 years. Um, when in just a couple months, I think there's gonna be a substantial dip, as what the market is already showing itself. So. Um, yeah, I mean, just be very careful out there, guys. But in the long, like if you guys are gonna hold on to Bitcoin in like 10 years, 12 years, then that's a different story. But I mean, even if you're buying at 33K to do that, I mean, that's really not a good choice, because yeah, I mean, there's a dip coming, so why not buy it lower, right? And yeah, guys, the altcoin markets are down. Let me see which altcoins are up. Actually, I know Sandbox was up. Cashaw is up. I know that one was reviewed by BitBoy. I like that guy. But yeah, Sandbox is up for the most part. That looks like it's gonna be a big thing. There's a lot of other altcoins that are up. Decentraland is up, and this is just the top 100, not Sandbox, but BAT is up. Hedge Trade again is up by 30%. Voyager token is up. Man, Voyager token has done so well. From the bear market to now, so went from 15 cents to $1.12. So that's a 6x rate. So that's really good. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I got for now. Be careful in your investments. I mean, I'm down right now, but I mean, I'm just gonna wait until it pops back up. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for now, guys. Drop some comments. Let me know what you guys think is gonna happen. Let me know if you guys think Bitcoin is gonna go down or if it's gonna go up in price. So yeah, guys. Have a great day. Be thoughtful of what you're doing, and stay safe out there, guys. Things are not over. So, with all that being said, have a great one, guys. Peace, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.